Okay, Hare Krishna. Welcome everyone to the session on Ramayanam, the series called Ramayana Rasamritam. Today is the second day. We started this yesterday. We started discussing about the epic friendship of Rama and Guha, or Guha's devotion for Ramachandra. So, yesterday we just discussed, I'll quickly run through the slides so that Ritesh can catch up. Um, Ramachandra is described with 16 qualities. The Lord's qualities are anantam, unlimited, infinite, but we don't have the capacity to read, understand, comprehend the infinite number of gunas and qualities. So, for that reason, we study a sample of that 16 qualities in Ramachandra's example and 64 qualities in Krishna Leela. So, one such quality is Gunavan. Gunavan means Sausheelyata, Sausheelyam, condensation. The English word is condensation, condescension, condescension. Okay, Sausheelyam. That means character, basically, good character, possessing good qualities, good character. So, Bhagavan is great. Is the is greater than the greatest. He is Devadi Deva, Supreme Personality of Godhead. He is the Supreme Creator, Supreme Proprietor, Supreme Controller, Supreme Maintainer, Supreme everything. But that Bhagavan, uh, who is omniscient, omnipotent, who can bestow all kinds of boons and blessings to everybody, and who is the destination for all devotees and saints. Gatir Bharta Prabhu Sakshi Nivasa Sharanam Suhrit Prabhava Pralayasthanam Nidhanam Bijam Avyayam. He is the Gati. He is the Pati. Gatir Bharta Prabhu Sakshi Nivasa Sharanam Suhrit. He is everything. So such a great personality, Bhagavan, what does he do when he appears in the material world, when he comes in different avatars in different yugas? He acts like a normal human being, ordinary human being. Krishna Leela also, when Bhagavan appeared, uh, Krishna knows that he is cognizant of the fact that he is Bhagavan, but in order to perform Leelas, he forgets the fact that he is Bhagavan. But whenever it is required, he will remember his Paratvam. But when Yashodamma is is showing her Matru Vatsalya Sneha for Balagopal, Krishna forgets that he is God. And at times when he wants to kill the demons or so, he remembers that he is God and he uses all that potency and power. But in Rama Leela, Ramachandra throughout Ramayana, the 11,000 years of his Ramarajya Paripalana and the entire duration that he lived, uh, he does not show his Paratvam. He simply acts like a human being. He learns from Vashishta Muni. uh, Even though he is omnipotent, he is capable of doing everything, but still he is dependent on the Devatas. So like that. So yesterday we started off this discussion explaining how Lord is great, but that the greater than the greatest God, when he appears in Ramavatara, he acts like a normal human being, only for the purpose of being accessible to everyone very easily. He becomes accessible, approachable to everyone very easily. So that quality of Sausheelyam is also combined with uh, Sulabhatvam. Sausheelyata and Sulabhatvam. Sulabhatvam means easily accessible, easily approachable, easily attainable. So in this specific example of Rama meeting with Guha, who is his friend, we will see how Rama is eager to meet Guha, and as soon as he reaches that place, Shringiverapura, Rama runs towards Guha. So we'll see that interaction. Yesterday we also discussed that in Bhakti, the material qualification is not required. Like a birth in a high class family, or you don't need beauty, you don't need to speak eloquently, you don't need to quote verses, recite verses, memorize verses. You don't need to have great oratory skills. You don't need to have high IQ levels. Bhakti is very simple. Pure devotion is very simple. That same thing is demonstrated in Guha's example. Guha is a simple person, a hunter, Nishada Jati person. He's a boatman, hunter. So he belongs to a Shudra class family. He's not so handsome. He doesn't have good speech. He is not very intelligent. But still, he is very simple. He is very pure. He doesn't have any cheating propensity. He doesn't have any, hypocrisy. He's straightforward, very simple, simple at heart. So looking at these qualities, Rama in his childhood, when he was practicing hunting skills, he saw this hunter, Nishada Guha, and he made friendship with him. And then that friendship continued, and now Ramachandra, when he's going to the forest on exile, the first stop he stops at is at the place of Guha. Okay, so this is where we stopped at yesterday. So, talking about this no high class birth, no personal beauty, no eloquence, no sharp intelligence is required in Bhakti. This is actually mentioned by none other than our Hanuman. In Śrīmad Bhagavatam, in 5th canto, 19th chapter, 7th shloka, Hanuman glorifies Ramachandra with this beautiful shloka. So Hanuman, as we all know, he is Chiranjeevi. He's living in Kali Yuga. He's living now, and he's always chanting Ram Nam in the Kim Purusha Loka. Kim Purusha Loka is somewhere in the Himalaya region, but it's not accessible. You can't just go there, and you can't see people there. So it's only accessible by these special personalities. So Hanuman sitting there in Kimpurusha place, he always chants Ramanama, and he says this shloka: Na janmanunam mahato na saubagam navanna buddhir na kritistosha hetuhu tairyad vishrutan apino vanaukasa chakara sakye bata Lakshmana grajaha. Ankita, can you read this translation?
Yes, Prabhuji. One cannot establish a friendship with the Supreme Lord Ramachandra on the basis of material qualities, such as one's birth in an aristocratic family, one's personal beauty, one's eloquence, one's sharp intelligence, or one's superior race or nation. None of these qualification is actually a prerequisite for friendship with Lord Sri Ramachandra. Otherwise, how is it possible that although we uncivilized inhabitants of the forest have not taken noble births, although we have no physical beauty, and although we cannot speak like gentlemen, Lord Ramachandra has nevertheless accepted us as friends?
Yeah.
Very good.
So Hanuman is telling that while glorifying Ramachandra, Hanuman is telling that we, the Vanaras, the monkeys, we don't have any of these good qualifications. No good janma, no good, no personal beauty, no buddhi. But still, Ramachandra has accepted us as his friends. Ramachandra made friendship with Sugriva. In fact, during Vibhishana Sharanagati episode, Ramachandra says three things. In this creation, there is no better friend than you, O Sugriva. There is no better brother than Bharata, second one. And there is no better son than myself, Ramchandra says. So, so that shows that, he made friendship with Sugriva and he's glorifying that there cannot be any friend better than Sugriva. So, now here, these are all different examples. Sugriva, Hanuman, and the current topic of Guha is also one such example where the Lord does not see in what kind of, in what class a family a person is born in, whether a person has education or not. Hmm? So he's only looking for pure bhakti, unalloyed devotion. So bhakti is very simple. Yesterday we discussed some story also that demonstrated how simple it is to perform bhakti. There was an innocent person who performed bhakti in the simplest way, and the Lord was pleased with that, and he came personally. He came and gave darshan. There is another shloka in Padyavali that tells something similar to this. व्याधश्चारणं ध्रुवश्च च वयो विद्या गजेन्द्रश्च का कुब्जाया किमु नाम रूपमधिकं किं तत्सुधाम्नो धनम् वंशको विदुरस्य यादवपतेर्उग्रस्य का पौरुषम् भक्त्या तुष्यति केवलं न च गुणैर्भक्तिप्रियो माधवा Vyadasya Acharanam. There was a person by name Vyadha. He was a butcher. He used to kill animals and sell the meat. Vyadasya Acharanam. But still he became a devotee. So the shloka says, what kind of sadachar Vyada had? Vyadasya Acharanam. Vyadasya Acharanam Dhruvasya Chavayo. Dhruva. What kind of maturity Dhruva had? Dhruva did that tapasya when he was 5 years old. Very young, at the very young age. So there was no maturity, but still he became a pure devotee of God. Vidya Gajendrasya ka Gajendra. Gajendra is an animal. What kind of education Gajendra had? Still he became a good devotee. Kubjaya kimu nama rupamadikam. Kubja. We all know about the story of Kubja. Kubja is a hunchback lady with a ugly looking, weird looking, face. But she became a devotee of Lord, and the Lord simply by touching her straightened her hunchback, and she attained a beautiful form. How did she become a devotee of the Lord? She simply offered the perfumes to the Lord. The perfumes that she was actually carrying to the Kamsa's palace. On the way, Krishna Balaram, they saw Kubja, and then Kubja was mesmerized by looking at the beauty of Krishna. And she said, "Oh Krishna, I was going to take these perfume bottles for Kamsa, but he doesn't deserve it." And then she gives those perfume bottles to Krishna. So simply by offering what she had, Krishna was pleased with that. Kubjaya kimu nama rupamadikam kim tat sudhamno dhanam. Sudama. What wealth Sudama had? He was poverty stricken, but he became a good friend and a pure devotee of God. Vamshako vidurasya yadavapaterugrasya ka paurusham. Vidura. Vidura is the son of maid servant. Shudrani. He's a Shudrani. He's the son of a Shudrani. But still he became a devotee of the Lord. And Ugrasen Maharaj, even though he was not very bold enough, he did not have a lot of courage to, uh, you know, to uh, to chastise, to discipline his son Kamsa. But still, he was a devotee of Krishna, and then Krishna made him as the king of Dwaraka, Mathura. He made him the king of Mathura. Bhaktya tushyati kevalam na cha gunair bhakti priyo madhava. Madhava, Krishna, is pleased only with bhakti. Bhaktya tushyati kevalam na cha gunair bhakti priyo madhava. So so all these things, all these shlokas, they tell us the importance that the higher class birth, the wealth, education, high intellectual levels, beauty, these are not required.
Maybe those factors acts as obstacles for bhakti, I think.
Yeah, that's also correct. Yeah, very good. Good point. In fact, a person who is born in a rich family, they may not think about God. Janmaishwarya Shutashri Edamana Madhobihi. Kunti Devi says in Kunti prayers, saying that Janma Aishwarya Shuta Shri. Janma means higher class family, higher class birth. Janma Aishwarya, Aishwarya wealth. Shuta, high intellectual power. Shri, beauty. Janmaishwarya Shuta Shri. Edhamana Madopi. All these four things, they bring pride to a person. So, now coming back to Guha. But before that, actually, Hanuman, since we are discussing this shloka by Hanuman, That also tells the same thing, that God does not look at this material qualification, he only looks at bhakti. Since we are talking about Hanuman here, tomorrow is Hanuman Jayanti. So I wanted to tell a small story about Hanuman. Very beautiful story. As we all know, Hanuman is one of the Chiranjeevis. He's still living. Vibhishana is also living. Vibhishana is also Chiranjeevi. He's also living. So this story is Krishna visiting Ayodhya. Krishna visiting Hanuman in Ayodhya. At the end of Treta Yuga, when Ramachandra, he wanted to end his Leela, Ramavatara Leela, he asked Hanuman to stay back in Kali Yuga. He asked Hanuman to stay back in material world in Kali Yuga, and Ramachandra was about to leave for Ayodhya, in spiritual world Ayodhya. From the Bhuloka Ayodhya, Lord Ram was about to depart to spiritual world Adhyatma Loka Ayodhya. Bhuloka Ayodhya to Adhyatma Loka Ayodhya. So when Hanuman heard this, the Lord is leaving, but Hanuman had to stay back. Hanuman said, "O Swami, how can I stay without you? How can I stay without seeing you? I also want to come with you." Then Ramchandra said, "No, you stay here. From time to time, I will come and give my darshan to you." Then, based on the command of his master, Hanuman stayed back in Kali Yuga. And he stays in this Kimpurusha Loka, and then he constantly chants Rama's name, Lord Ram's name. So one day, Narada Muni was passing by, and Narada Muni asks Hanuman that, why didn't you go to Ayodhya with Ramachandra? Then Hanuman says that, Hanuman, my Swami said that he will come back. He'll come and give darshan to me. Then Narada Muni says, that's okay. He said that he will come back, but come with me. I'll take you. I'll take you to Ayodhya Loka, spiritual world, where you can spend time with your master, with your Swami every day. Then Hanuman said, no, I'm not coming, because my Swami promised me that he will come here and give me darshan. So I'm going to stay here only. Then Narada Muni said, your Swami went to Ayodhya, what's the guarantee that he will come here? Then Hanuman said, I have all the faith in my Swami. He made a promise and he will come. And then he's waiting there, chanting Lord Ram's name eternally, always. And then the next Yuga, Dwapara Yuga, after Treta Yuga, Dwapara Yuga. So in Dwapara Yuga already, no, I think it was already Dwapara Yuga. Yes, it was already Dwapara Yuga when Narada Muni met with Hanuman. So Narada Muni says, your Swami has already left to Ayodhya, and now Dwapara Yuga has started, and Krishna, it is Krishna Avatara now. It is no longer Rama Avatara. Your Swami may not come. Hanuman insisted, saying that I have faith in my Swami. And then Narada Muni goes to Krishna. Narada Muni goes to Krishna and tells the same thing. That, oh my Lord, So look at Hanuman. He's eternally waiting for Ramachandra to come and give darshan to him. But this is Dwapar Yuga now, and you have taken avatara as Krishna now. Now what to do? So will Ramachandra come and give darshan to Hanuma? So how is he going to be satisfied? Please explain. Then Krishna says, let's go and meet with Hanuma. Now it's believed that in Ayodhya, in the current, in Bhuloka Ayodhya, it is believed that every year for Ramanavami, on the Ramanavami day, Lord Ramachandra personally comes in disguise, in a normal form, and serves prasadam. So, and Hanuman also goes there and helps. Hanuman also goes there and helps. I mean, Ramachandra does not give. Ramachandra is in different form, right? So Hanuman is also going and doing the service there. So Hanuman goes to Ayodhya on Ramanavami day, and Krishna and Narada also come to Ayodhya as old Brahmins. And then there is a long line for prasadam. Everybody is standing in the line for prasadam. And then when it was a turn for Narada and Krishna, who are disguised in old Brahmanas, so when it was their turn, and Hanuman was serving the prasadam there. When it was their turn to take prasadam, they both sit, Narada and Krishna, they both sit, and then Hanuman was serving. First he serves to Narada, he does not identify him, and then he was serving. Hanuman bends down, and he is serving prasadam to Krishna, who is also disguised in old Brahmana Rupam. And then Hanuma, looking at the lotus feet of the Lord, he recognized. And then he was super happy seeing that the Lord came here, and he asked Krishna, "Oh Krishna, oh Swami, why did you come for me? Why did you come to give darshan to me like a normal human being like this? And why did you have to sit like a normal person on the floor here? I cannot offer you royal throne. I cannot offer you all the royal comforts. I cannot offer you Shodashopachara now. But you are not obligated to come and give me darshan like this. Why did you have to take the trouble of giving me darshan like this?" So then there is a beautiful exchange of nice conversation between Krishna and Hanuman, and then Krishna returns back to um, Dwaraka. So it's a beautiful episode where Krishna is meeting with Hanuman in Ayodhya. So tomorrow is Hanuman Jayanti. So on this occasion, I thought I'll share that story. Okay. So now coming back to Guha. So let's see how Ramachandra comes to the place of Sringiberapuram, where Guha resides. So I'm pretty sure everybody knows the background story, what happened. So we all know that Rama was Rama has left from Ayodhya to come to Dandakaranya on exile. So while Rama was departing from Ayodhya, all the citizens of Ayodhya also followed Ramachandra behind. Sitamma accompanied Rama, Lakshmana also accompanied Rama, and the chariot driver is Sumantra. So Sumantra was driving the chariot and Rama, Sita and Lakshmana, they both were sitting on the chariot, and all the citizens of Ayodhya were also following behind. And then they arrive at Tamasa river. It was dark by the time they reached Tamasa river, and they wanted to stay there for that night. So all the citizens of Ayodhya, they all slept. And all along, when they were following the chariot of Ramachandra from Ayodhya, they were all weeping so much, and the entire Ayodhya was looking like a desert. And they kept on following the chariot, continuously weeping loudly. And then at Tamasa river, it was night time, everybody slept off. Ramachandra told Sumantra that it is only me who have decided to come to Dandakaranya on exile. I don't want to see the citizens of Ayodhya also to come to Dandakaranya on exile. They don't deserve this. They deserve happy life. So saying this, Ramachandra tells to Sumantra that in the morning, if the citizens of Ayodhya, they wake up, who are all sleeping at this Tamasa river now, in the morning, if they wake up, they will still continue to follow us all the way to Dandakaranya. I don't want that to happen. So why don't you take the chariot towards Ayodhya, and then after driving the chariot for short distance, you take a detour, you take an alternate route and march towards Dandakaranya forest. So that in the morning, the people who are sleeping at Tamasa river, when they wake up, they will see the prints, the markings and the prints of the chariot wheel leading to Ayodhya. So they will think that we have actually gone back to Ayodhya. So they will also go back to Ayodhya. So saying this, Sumantra, upon hearing this from Ramachandra, Sumantra drives chariot towards Ayodhya for short distance, and then takes a detour, alternate route, and goes to Dandakaranya, towards Dandakaranya. And in the morning, the people who are sleeping at Tamasa river, when they wake up, they don't see Ramachandra there, Rama, Sita, Lakshmana. Instead, they see the markings of the chariot wheel going towards Ayodhya. And they thought Ramachandra, along with Sitamma, Lakshmana, went back to Ayodhya. So they all go back to Ayodhya. But they see it was morning time. They see all the temples in Ayodhya, they are closed. No puja is happening. and the entire place was still looking like a desert. People are still weeping. Then they know what exactly happened. Then they knew that Ramachandra did not want them to come to Dandakaranya. And then they stayed back in Ayodhya only, continuously weeping for the next 14 years until Ramachandra actually returned back to Ayodhya. Now, here, Sumantra driving the chariot, they reach the banks of Ganga river. They reach to this place called Shringibherapura. So, actually, I have some slides. Let me share those. So this happened on day 18. After they left Ayodhya, this was day 18. That means the citizens of Ayodhya, they continued following Ramachandra for 18 days. So you can see beautiful pictorial representation of how the citizens of Ayodhya following the chariot. And then how Rama, made this plan to, to send all the people back to Ayodhya, and he took an alternate route to go towards Dandakaranya. So this we have discussed, the Saulabhya and Sausheelyam, we have discussed this already. Okay, so here, then what happens is, at Shringiberapura, they arrive, Ramachandra, along with Sitamma, Lakshmana, they arrive at the place where Guha is living. Guha-masadhya dharmatma nishadadipatim priyam guhena sahito Ramo Lakshmanena saha Sitaya. Lord Rama reached the tribal chief named Guha, who is dear to Rama, and to whom Rama is dear, Priyam, on the bank of river Ganga in a town called Shringibherapura. Together with Guha, Lakshmana and Sita, he crossed Ganga. So let's recite this shloka, okay? So that we'll at least remember at least one or two words from this. So that next time when you are hearing something on YouTube, some Ramayana lecture on YouTube, or when you are hearing somebody reciting this shloka, you should know that, oh, I know this shloka, I heard it somewhere. गुहमासाद्य धर्मात्मा निषाधाधिपतिं प्रियम्
गुहमासाद्य धर्मात्मा निषाधाधिपतिं प्रियम्
गुहेन सहितो रामो लक्ष्मणेन सह सीतया
गुहेन सहितो रामो लक्ष्मणेन सह सीतया
गुहमासाद्य धर्मात्मा निषादाधिपतिं प्रियम्
गुहमासाद्य धर्मात्मा निषाधाधिपतिं प्रियम्
गुहेन सहितो रामो लक्ष्मणेन सह सीतया
गुहेन सहितो रामो लक्ष्मणेन सह सीतया
गुहमासाद्य धर्मात्मा निषादाधिपतिं प्रियम्
गुहमासाद्य धर्मात्मा निषाधाधिपतिं प्रियम्
गुहेन सहितो रामो लक्ष्मणेन सह सीतया
गुहेन सहितो रामो लक्ष्मणेन सह सीतया
Somebody wants to recite?
Yes, Prabhuji.
Yes, go ahead.
गुहमासाद्य धर्मात्मा निषादाधिपतिं प्रियं गुहेन सहितो रामो लक्ष्मणेन सह सीतया. Hare Krishna.
Somebody else?
I'll try, Prabhuji.
Yeah.
गुहमसाध्याय धर्मात्मा निषादा अधिपतिं प्रियं गुहेन सहितो रामो लक्ष्मणेन सह सीतया.
One more person.
I can do it, Prabhuji.
Yes.
Hare Krishna.
Yeah.
गुहमस्साद्य धर्मात्मा निषादाधिपतिं प्रियं गुहेन सहितो रामो लक्ष्मणेन सह सीतया. Hare Krishna.
Yeah. Neela, how are you? It's been a while.
I'm good, Prabhuji. Yeah, life has gotten a bit busier, but I'm keeping track. Thank you.
Okay, good. So, then Guha comes there. Ramachandra along with Sitama and Lakshmana comes there to the place of Guha. And Guha is very happy to see Ramachandra there. And it was Ramachandra who is more eager to see Guha actually. Valmiki explains, it was Ramachandra who is more eager to see Guha than Guha seeing Rama. Just like how we are in the material world, right now we are not very eager to go back to spiritual world. But Bhagavan is eagerly waiting for each one of us to come back to material world, to come back to spiritual world. So the same thing Ramachandra demonstrated when he met with Guha. Ramachandra was very eager. In fact, he was the one who asked, who decided to stop there and meet with Guha. And then Ramachandra goes and runs towards Guha and hugs him. And Guha, he tells, it is my great fortune to receive you here, oh my friend, and I'll be more than happy to serve you here. And then he arranges for resting place that night for Rama, Sita and Lakshmana. He arranges for a nice comfortable bed for Ramachandra and Sitamma, and then he arranges another bed for Lakshmana. But Lakshmana says, I have taken a vow that I will not sleep when my brother Rama is suffering like this. I have taken a vow not to sleep for the 14 years. And then there are some details to that. I'll come back to that. But before that, Guha offers some fruits and some, something to eat to Ramachandra. Then Ramachandra says, "No, I have taken a vrata. I'm following strict vrata. I cannot accept these offerings from you now, but my horses can eat." And then he gives that to the horses, the horses of the chariot of Sumantra. And coming back to Lakshmana Swami here, Lakshmana says, I have taken a vow not to sleep for 14 years. And then Nidra Devi, so Nidra Devi asks, Nidra Devi is the personification of sleep. So Nidra Devi asks, but if you are not sleeping, what will happen to your quota of sleep? As Nidra Devi, I am responsible for maintaining the account and keeping a tally of the sleep. Everybody has a certain share of sleep. I am responsible for making that sanctioned. So if you don't sleep for 14 years, then I'll be failing in my duty of keeping the accounts tallied. So Nidra Devi says that. Then Lakshmana Swami says that, okay, I'll give my sleep hours to my wife Urmila. So it is mentioned that Urmila, she sleeps her hours in the night time, and she sleeps for Lakshmana Swami during the daytime. So for the 14 years, Urmila, who is the wife of Lakshmana Swami, she is sleeping only. 14 years, she is continuously sleeping only. So she is doing service to Lakshmana Swami like this. Yes, Shamala, you had a question?
Yes, Prabhuji, I want to share one thing.
Yeah.
In school days, we used to have one lesson, Urmila Devi Nidra.
Urmila Devi Nidra. Oh, okay. నాకు గుర్తులేదు మరి మా స్కూల్లో లేదనుకుంటా. యా.
తెలుగు నాన్ డీటెయిల్ లో ఉండేది ప్రోజీ. Urmila Devi Nidra అని.
ఓకే. నైస్, ఇంట్రెస్టింగ్. ఓకే. I have a slide here. So now when we are talking about Lakshmana and Urmila, right? Somebody can ask a question. Why did Urmila stayed back in Ayodhya only? Why did she not accompany Lakshmana Swami? Right? Because when Ramchandra decided to come to forest, initially Ramchandra wanted Sitamma to stay back in Ayodhya. But Sitamma said, as a wife, it is my duty to accompany the husband always. So I cannot stay without you. And then she accompanied Ramchandra. So similarly, why did not Urmila accompany Lakshmana Swami? So this is the reason. What was going to happen in Dadakaranya forest, that Lakshmana Swami was was not going to sleep. He has taken a vow. Even before even while they were in Ayodhya itself, he had taken a vow that he was not going to sleep and protect Ramachandra day and night. Now, if Urmila also accompanies Lakshmana Swami to the forest, she cannot fulfill this sharing of sleeping hours for Lakshmana Swami. So in order to fulfill this Vishesha Dharma, there are two things. There is Samanya Dharma and Vishesha Dharma. Samanya Dharma is Urmila as a wife has to follow the husband. She has to accompany the husband. So that is Samanya Dharma. And then there is a Vishesha Dharma. Vishesha Dharma is, it's a special duty in the form of a direct service to the Lord. So whenever there is a conflict between Samanya Dharma and Vishesha Dharma, the Vishesha Dharma takes precedence. So even though Urmila did not follow Samanya Dharma of accompanying Lakshmana Swami, but she followed Vishesha Dharma of serving Ramachandra. She followed Vishesha Dharma of helping her husband Lakshmana Swami in serving Ramachandra. And it is also mentioned that later, when Lakshmana Swami, who does Lakshmana Swami kill in the battle?
Indrajit, Prabhuji.
Indrajit. So it is mentioned that Indrajit has a boon that he can only be killed by a person who has not slept for some
14
years.
14 years, Prabhu.
14 years. Who has not slept for 14 years.
Why
Prabhuji, Akshara has a question.
Yes.
why was it 14 years? Why not like 10 years or 12 years? Like
Yeah.
why 14 exactly?
Yeah, that's a good question. So in those days, if a person went on exile for 14 years, after 14 years, even if they come back to the Ayodhya, to kingdom, they do not become eligible to rule the kingdom. They will be disqualified to rule the kingdom forever. If they stay away from kingdom for 14 years, they will lose that eligibility to sit on the throne in the kingdom forever. But Ramachandra came back after 14 years. Ramachandra came back and then he sat on the throne. So how is this possible now? So Valmiki explains in Ramayana that Kaikeyi, it was Kaikeyi's plan, right? Mantara and Kaikeyi together. It was Kaikeyi is the one who decided this 14 years. Ramachandra did not decide this number 14. Dasharath did not decide this number. Kausalya, nobody decided except Kaikeyi only, right? So Kaikeyi wanted to send Ramachandra to exile, to the forest on exile for 14 years so that he will be disqualified to become king forever. But the Saraswati Devi, who is on her tongue, Saraswati Devi is on everybody's tongue, right? Because of the Saraswati Devi's blessings, we are able to speak. Whatever we are able to say, it is because of Saraswati Devi's blessings. So Saraswati Devi, she twisted her tongue, the tongue of Kaikeyi, and instead of Kaikeyi saying 14 years, she said Nava Pancha Varsha or Pancha Nava Varsha, I think. Pancha Nava Varsha. Pancha Nava Varsha. Pancha means 5, Nava is 9. First 5 years and then 9 years. That means it's not a single stretch of 14 years. After 5 years, if he wants, Ramachandra could have gone back to Ayodhya He could have seen Ayodhya people, and then again he could have gone back to the forest, stayed there for another 9 years. But Ramchandra did not do that. He did not go back after 5 years. So he continued. He continued after 5 years. He continued another 9 years also. So it is not that technically it is not continuous 14 years. It is 5 and then 9. So that way.
Then how? But anyhow, he didn't go for 14 years, right, Prabhuji? How he is eligible?
Yeah, he didn't go back, but still, it is not a technique. It is not a straightforward 14. Kaikeyi wanted to say that number 14, but he did not say, right? He did not say 14. She did not say 14. She said, Pancha Nava. Pancha Nava Varsha. So Saraswati Devi twisted her tongue.
Prabhuji?
Yeah.
Also, Bharata had already brought Rama back in the form of Padukas, and he was Rama who was already ruling the kingdom according to everybody's knowledge, right? So he was already there. Rama is already there.
Yeah.
He never left.
We can take that also. We can take that also. But if you go by the technicals, right, the number, Kaikeyi never said 14. Whether Rama stayed there for 14 or not, that's a different thing. Continuous 14 or 5 plus 9, that's a different thing. But Kaikeyi never said 14. The 14 she said in an indirect way. That was a twist, that was a play of Saraswati Devi. So 5 plus 9, Pancha Nava Varsha. So that is described in Ayodhya Kanda. So technically, he is not disqualified. That's why he came back to Ayodhya.
Even in Mahabharata, this 13 years plus 1 year Anyatavasam, right, Prabhuji?
Correct.
There also
13 plus 1. Yeah, 13 plus 1. Yeah.
13 plus 1 or 11 plus 1? Or 12 plus 1?
I remember as 13 plus 1.
No.
13 plus 1 only. Yeah. Mahabharata also 13 plus 1.
Thank you.
Yeah.
In Kali Yuga, as per law, if a person missing for 7 years, then only the court will give that person is not alive. As per law.
If a person is what?
If a person is missing.
Okay, for 7 years.
For 7 years continuously, when the heirs of the person go to the court of the law and they obtain the certificate and they can do the various things about the properties and all these things.
Okay.
If the person is not alive, the court will give.
Okay. Yeah.
And somewhere I heard, Prabhuji, if two relations, they don't talk for 7 years, then that relationship is not there. I don't know who told me, but I heard it.
Yeah.
That's why we should.
Maybe, yeah.
Thank you, Prabhuji. I was really actually only asking how it is 14. I was not sure. So
good. That's a good question. Yeah. Okay. So that's about Lakshmana Swami there. And then when Ramchandra was sleeping, so here is something interesting happened. Lakshmana Swami was not sleeping, right? So he was constantly, he was vigilant. He was protecting. He was watching if there is any threat, any danger from anywhere. So he was going in circles around. He was doing a pradakshina around Ramachandra. And then seeing this, Guha got a doubt. That is because until now, Guha's understanding is that Ramachandra was sent on exile because Bharat wanted a kingdom. And now, when Guha saw Lakshmana doing pradakshina around Ramachandra. Guha is getting a doubt that Lakshmana is trying to do something to Ramachandra. Maybe he also has an eye on kingdom. So then Guha started doing pradakshina around Lakshmana Swami. And then now Guha needs some support, some protection, right? Because Lakshmana Swami could do anything to Guha. So the followers of Guha, they started doing pradakshina around Guha as a protection. So like this is a beautiful episode here where everybody is trying to protect their master. Lakshmana Swami is trying to protect his master Ramachandra. And Guha also is trying to protect Ramachandra from Lakshmana. It's a misunderstanding. It's Guha's misunderstanding that Lakshmana was going to do something to Ramachandra. And then the followers of Guha, they are trying to protect their master Guha. So like that, beautiful episode.
Similar to like Guru or Shishya, like Dasanu Dasan Parampara.
Not exactly, but everybody, basically, simple thing is everybody is trying to protect their master. So, and then there's a conversation between Lakshmana and Guha also. That probably we'll discuss tomorrow. So after that, what happens is in the morning, there's some conversation between Lakshmana and Guha that we'll discuss tomorrow in the form of shlokas. But in the next day morning, Ramachandra asks Sumantra to go back to Ayodhya. And then, because Ramachandra tells to Sumantra that somebody needs to protect Bharata and somebody needs to be there to give moral support to Kausalya, Kaikeyi and everybody. So he asks Sumantra to go back to Ayodhya. And then Ramachandra asks Guha to help them cross Ganga river. And then there are some beautiful conversations there. What is that? We'll see tomorrow. Okay.
Prabhuji,
Yeah.
Bharata came, right, Prabhuji? That is even before they crossed Ganga, correct?
No.
Bharata
After that. So now they are crossing Ganga, and then they will go into the inner core of Dandakaranya forest.
So
And
Bharata,
then,
along with the Sausheelyam, crossed the river, is it, Prabhuji? They also crossed?
yeah, they also crossed. Before crossing, they meet with Guha. Bharata meets with Guha.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
But they had big boats, like they should have, because they are royal people, they had bigger boats maybe. How can...
Yeah, so I don't know if they really carried boats because carrying boat is not so easy, right? It's heavy.
Correct. So I
Yeah.
was always thinking they met before they crossed Ganga. That's why Rama want to leave away so that nobody can cross the river. That's what I was thinking.
No. So Rama goes to the forest, into the inner core of the forest, and after many days, then Bharata comes there. Bharata Shatrugna, they come there. They first meet with Guha, and there is a beautiful conversation between Guha and Bharata. And then Bharata Shatrugna goes and meet with Ramachandra.
Okay.
Guha arranged required boats to all the people.
Yeah.
హరే కృష్ణ ప్రభుజీ, ప్రణామాలు. చాలా చాలా బాగుంది ప్రభుజీ క్లాస్, ఎక్సలెంట్ ఉంది అసలు. అది గుహుడు నదిని దాటించడము అనేది కానీ, మళ్ళీ రాముడికి లక్ష్మణుడు ప్రొటెక్షన్ ఇస్తుంటే గుహుడు అనుమానించడం అనేది ఫస్ట్ టైం వింటున్నా ప్రభుజీ నేను మీ క్లాస్ లో. ఇదివరకు ఎక్కడ కూడా వినలేదు ప్రభుజీ. మళ్ళీ భగవంతుని మనము నిష్కల్మషంగా భక్తి అని శరణం వేడితే ఆ వయసు, విద్య, కులం, అందం, సంపద ఇవన్నీ ఏం అవసరం లేదన్నారు కదా ప్రభుజీ. ఎక్సలెంట్ ప్రభుజీ. అది చాలా చాలా అక్కడ అంటే ప్రభుజీ రాముడు అంటే అక్కడ థామస్ రివర్ దగ్గర అక్కడ వాళ్ళందరూ పడుకుంటే వాళ్ళని మిస్గైడ్ చేసి వెళ్ళిపోయారు కదా ప్రభుజీ వీళ్ళు నలుగురు. ఎస్ ప్రభుజీ, ఎస్ ప్రభుజీ. బాగుంది ప్రభుజీ క్లాస్, చాలా బాగుంది ప్రభుజీ. చాలా థ్యాంక్స్ ప్రభుజీ.
Yeah. Thank you for joining. Anyone else? Anything you have?
యా ప్రభుజీ, ఇదంతా ఫస్ట్ టైం వింటున్నాం ప్రభుజీ. మేము రామాయణం తెలుసు అనుకున్నాం కానీ చాలా డీటెయిల్స్ ఉంది ప్రభుజీ.
Yeah. So only when we do the thematic study, we can discuss each and every small details like this. For example, Gajendra Stuti. The way we discussed Gajendra Stuti for 3 or 4 months, I don't think anybody in the world have discussed Gajendra Stuti like that.
Yes, Prabhuji.
Shamala, మీ వీడియో లేదు ఇవాళ?
ఇవాళ సమ్మ దగ్గర ఉన్నాను ప్రభుజీ. అది కొంచెం సిక్కుంది.
Okay. Yeah.
Only it is available in the Kasamo Sar Master only. Especially for Kasam group only.
So again, same. The Guha episode, మీరు యూట్యూబ్లో ఎక్కడ సెర్చ్ చేయండి, 1 or 2 వీడియోస్ ఉంటాయి అంతే. But we are going to discuss about Guha for the next few days. Maybe 2 weeks పడుతుందేమో ఇప్పుడు. ఇలా ఈ పేస్ లో వెళ్తుంటే మనకి 2 weeks పడుతుందేమో ఇప్పుడు.
ఓకే సార్.
ఇప్పుడు ఈ ఒక్క పాయింటే అసలు ఎవరికి తెలియదు కదా ప్రభుజీ. లైక్ ఒకళ్ళకి తెలియకుండా ఒకళ్ళు ఎవరు మాస్టర్ ని వాళ్ళు ప్రొటెక్ట్ చేస్తున్నారు అని. ఈ పాయింట్ అయితే అసలు ఎప్పుడు వెళ్ళలేదు ప్రభుజీ.
యా, ఒకసారి అది విజువలైజ్ చేసుకోండి మీరందరూ. ఇప్పుడు ఇక్కడ ఈ పిక్చర్ లో ఉంది కదా, just visualize that, like in a cinematic way. You just visualize this, how beautiful
అందరూ ప్రదక్షిణం చేస్తుంటారు.
Exactly.
ఒకళ్ళకి తెలియకుండా ఒకళ్ళు.
So in the center,
లక్ష్మణ్ అనుకుంటాడు he's also protecting, but he don't know that అనుమానిస్తున్నాడని తెలియదు.
Oh yeah, maybe that's another good point, right? Lakshmana may be thinking that just like how I am doing pradakshina to protect Ramachandra, Guha is also doing pradakshina to protect Ramachandra. But what Lakshmana is thinking is different and Guha is thinking is different. You can just visualize, you can just imagine Ramachandra sleeping there, and then Lakshmana Swami doing pradakshina, blue circle, and then Guha in that brown orange circle, and then the gray color circle for followers of Guha. Very interesting.
Prabhuji, I heard that you told that Hanuman is sitting in the Kimpurush Loka and he is chanting.
Yeah.
And once Dattatreya came and see that Hanuman Swami chanting,
yes,
and the entire universe is filled with the vibrations of chanting.
Correct.
And he told to the Hanuman, you are the next Brahma of the next Yuga Brahma.
Yes. Yeah. Correct.
He declares that you are the next Brahma.
Yes, he'll be the next Brahma. Correct. Yeah.
అంటే మనం ఒక పేజీ మీద ఖాళీ లేకుండా ఎలా రాస్తామో అలా ఎంటైర్ యూనివర్స్ అంతా కూడా యువర్ వైబ్రేషన్ తో నిండిపోయింది, ఇంకా ఖాళీ కూడా లేదు. And he told like Dattatreya Swami told that.
Yeah.
ప్రభుజీ బ్రహ్మ ఓంతో క్రియేట్ చేస్తాడు కదా ప్రభుజీ. హనుమాన్ బ్రహ్మ అయితే రామ మంత్రంతో క్రియేట్ చేస్తారు.
అంతా రామమయం.
అప్పుడు కూడా మనం ఏదో లోకంలో ఇలా క్లాస్ పెట్టుకుంటారు, దాన్నే ఉంది. అప్పుడు కూడా వీ కెన్ డిస్కస్.
Yes. Today only I was discussing something with Shamala. So Shamala asked a very beautiful question. Prabhuji, Ramachandra, we are discussing about Ramachandra's 16 qualities. There is a shlokam. Konvasmin sampratam loke gunavan kascha viryavan. What about Krishna? Is there any shloka for Krishna's qualities? Then I sent her some shlokas with a list of 64 qualities for Krishna. Then she said, 64.
Discussed na?
We discussed. Yeah.
ప్రభుజీ మీరు 7 సముద్రం చెప్పారు కదా, సౌశీల్యం, కారుణ్యం, వాత్సల్యం అలా.
Yes.
అది ఇన్ జనరల్ హరి కా ప్రభుజీ, లైక్ లార్డ్ నారాయణ కా ప్రభుజీ?
అది అందరికి, whether it is Krishna, Rama, Śrīmad Rāmāyanam, అందరికి అది. Yeah, those 7 samudras for everybody. So then Shamala said, 64 qualities, one lifetime may not be sufficient, Prabhuji. We need 64 lifetimes. For the next 64 lifetimes, you will be giving the class, we will be listening. Yeah. సరిత ఇవాళ మౌన వ్రతం పాటిస్తుంది అనుకుంటా, వ్రతం చేస్తుంది.
తద్భావతి మనం అనుకుంటే అది జరిగిపోద్ది.
లేదు హిమన్ వీక్ హెల్త్ బాగాలేదు, సో ఐఎమ్ విత్ హర్.
ఓకే, అదే అనుకున్నాను, ఏదో మౌన వ్రతమో లేదా నిద్రా వ్రతమో ఏదో ఒకటి.
అంటే రామాయణం జరుగుతుంది, కనీసం మిత భాష లేకపోయింది.
ఈ ఒక్క మాట చాలు.
ఎస్, రామాయణం అంతా బాగా అర్థం చేసుకుంటుందని ఈ ఒక్క మాట చాలు. కరెక్ట్. యా, ఓకే. శివ ఉన్నారా మీరు? ఓకే. నవీనా, మీరేం మాట్లాడలేదు.
హరే కృష్ణ ప్రభుజీ.
హరే కృష్ణ ప్రభు. యా,
యు ఆర్ కాలింగ్ మీ.
అదే ఉన్నారా లేదా అని చెక్ చేస్తున్నాను.
ఉన్నాను ప్రభుజీ.
ఓకే.
హరే కృష్ణ ప్రభుజీ.
హరే కృష్ణ. ఏంటి మీరేం మాట్లాడలేదు?
వింటున్నాను ప్రభుజీ, నేను మాట్లాడలేదు.
Okay.
Ours is an interaction session.
Yeah, very interactive session. Nobody should keep silent. In other classes, only one speaker will be speaking all the 2 hours and everybody will be sitting, either sitting or sleeping and listening. But in our class, it's interactive. Everybody will be speaking. Okay. Nandana, last one. You're still there?
Yes, Prabhuji. I'm there.
Good.
Yeah.
Okay. Mangalam Kausalendraya Mahaniya Gunatmane Chakravarti Tanujaya Sarvabhaumaya Mangalam. Shri Sita Rama Lakshmana Hanuman ki jai. Śrīmad Valmiki Ramayanam ki jai. Hare Krishna. See you all tomorrow.
Hare Krishna. Thank you, Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji. Thank you, Prabhuji.